Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we're back with another lore video. Today's topic are the Sea Elves, a sub-race of elves which were written out of Warhammer continuity fairly quickly. Nonetheless, they do have an interesting bit of lore about them, so without further ado, let's begin. The island continent of Ulthuan was originally home to two separate elven races. In the inner circle dwelt the High Elves, but in the outer circle of Ulthuan lived the Sea Elves. They are almost indistinguishable to their High Elf brethren, save for their way of living and their traditions. You see, the Sea Elves had a reputation of being seafarers, fighters, and builders. Because of this, the High Elves normally looked down on the Sea Elves, seeing them as lesser stock. The Sea Elves had a wanderlust like no other, and it's no surprise that the vast majority of Sea Elves would not actually live in Ulthuan. Indeed, the Sea Elves would travel to the very corners of the world, creating maps of everything they saw. They would establish communities within these areas, and even begin trade with the local populations, meaning that a high number of Sea Elves speak a large number of languages. The Sea Elves have been known to speak languages such as Old Worlder, like Reichspiel, Dwarven, and even Norse. The Sea Elven communities are normally quite small, and are normally found inside the cities of other races. One such example are the human cities, which normally establish elven quarters within their walls. For they know the craftsmanship of the elves and would prefer to keep trade going as much as possible, thus making the Sea Elves feel as welcome as possible. These elven quarters are normally off limits to humans unless invited specifically by the Sea Elves. The elven quarters are normally self-governed, having their own militia as guardsmen. And it is believed that the largest concentration of Sea Elves in the Warhammer world is in the city of Marienburg. The Sea Elves are fierce fighters, however they fought better on sea than they did on land. And originally they formed most, if not all, of Ulthuan's military. On occasion, groups of Sea Elves would hire themselves out as mercenaries to other lesser races. Like the High Elves, they saw themselves better than the other races, but not to the same extent as their High Elven brethren. It is because of this that it is more common to see a Sea Elf around the Old World than it is a High Elf, and the Sea Elves will work together with the other races in order to establish trade or to destroy a common enemy. Sadly, we've come to the end of our lore video, as the Sea Elves were written out of lore fairly quickly in the Warhammer universe. Their best defining features were eventually written into the lore of the High Elves themselves, and the Sea Elves disappeared as they never existed. But with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. Once again, thank you so much, and I shall see you all again very, very soon.